I follow this therapist online, and she just said it so perfectly to me, where she was talking about how someone's diagnosis doesn't need to be an excuse. And her example is ADHD. Instead of saying, well, I'm always late, like I have ADHD, she said the way that you need to be able to word that is, I struggle with time because I was diagnosed with ADHD. So the things that I need to have in place are extra alarms on my phone and reminders, and give myself enough buffer room. And that's how I'm working to overcome it. But sometimes I can't. It's not just this blanket statement of, I have this, and so everything needs to be excusable. And that's where in our relationship it got the most confusing for me, is because I want you to be able to figure things out. And also, like you used the example of saying self-absorbed, that was one thing that after I said, we've been talking about this theme already for a year and you're really going in this deep dive, I said, but it's all you want to talk about. And it's kind of making me feel like you're self-absorbed and you're not caring about the other aspects of the relationship or what else can be happening outside of this deep dive. And it felt cruel to even say that. It felt harsh and it felt selfish of me. And it was kind of a crummy situation of, well, your husband's trying to identify this thing that's maybe the answer and the key to unlock how he's felt misunderstood his whole life. But on my side of the fence, that's also the real part of my relationship that I have to say to you. And I don't want it to cause contempt or resentment, or that I'm wondering in my head if you're going to pass this certain test that I've made up of whether you care about me or not. That's also the beautiful part about our marriage, is I can say those things and I have the freedom to know that it's not going to necessarily cause harm in our relationship. It might hurt your feelings to say that, but it also is, if I'm not being honest and we're not actually fighting for something, then it could just be the Aaron neurodivergent show and I'm just in the whirlwind codependently just being like, this is what's happening in you and I'll just put my needs aside because your needs are bigger.